All right. At this time, Chair recognizes Councilmember Tiffany Thomas for a proclamation to OCA-Greater Houston in recognition of extensive work done in District F regarding the 2020 census and multiple community events. Councilmember Tiffany Thomas.
Good afternoon, Mayor and colleagues and those that are watching us virtually. I'm excited to present this community organization, not just for their work in District F, but throughout the city for decades. So whereas headquartered in Washington, D.C., a national membership-driven civil rights organization of community advocates dedicated to advancing social, political, and economic well-being of the Asian Pacific Americans, established in 1979, the OCA-Greater Houston chapter is one of OCA's 100-plus chapters and college affiliates working to advance four main goals: social justice, equal opportunity, fair treatment, and to promote civic participation, education and leadership, and to advance coalitions and community building to foster cultural change. So whereas in 2020, OCA reached 221,494 households with critical information on census, COVID-19 safety protocols, and the eviction moratorium during the height of the pandemic, in particular census tracts with the highest number of COVID cases. And as an aside here, they were tremendously helpful to the District J and F office in that moment of getting to some of our hardest to count individuals. Whereas OCA also continues to support the community with situational awareness trainings, safety intervention to combat anti-Asian hate crimes and incidents. They organize monthly youth advocacy leadership trainings, and their annual Lunar New Year celebrations, Mayor, that you have attended in the past, the APA Heritage Month, OCA Reads, and Summer OCA Reading Olympics. Whereas on May 18th, the OCA Greater Houston chapter will be recognized for their great dedication, increasing the long-term leadership, civic participation, and education of the AAPI community. The City of Houston commends OCA and extends best wishes and continued success.
Thank you, Councilmember. So therefore, I, Sylvester Turner, Mayor, City of Houston, hereby proclaim May 18, 2020 as OCA Greater Houston Chapter Day in Houston, Texas.
Yay!
I think we have, and again, I want to echo Councilmember Thomas, everything that you said. They have been out there on the front line and doing an incredible job on behalf of your district, District J, quite frankly, the whole city as a whole. And I think we have with us today Debbie Chen, who is representing OCA. Debbie, Councilmember, says so much good stuff about you. And so in order for you to get the executive summary of what you said, I'm going to go back and acknowledge Councilmember Tiffany Thomas.
Thank you, Mayor. And hi, Ms. Debbie. Thank you for joining us. I did say a lot of good things, but I just wanted to present the proclamation on behalf of OCA and the tremendous work that you're doing in the community, COVID, census. Y'all have really had intentional eye on making sure that our hardest to count individuals and underserved and those with language barriers were receiving the same resources. So just wanted to give you an opportunity to share in front of council and the mayor.
Thank you so much. And I apologize for my being late today. Thank you so much. And, Mayor, it's such an honor for OCA Greater Houston to be recognized for our work. We do this year in, year out. We were able to go to 221,000 doors last year. And, we aspire to do that every year, making sure that, everybody gets information on the resources, some of the really great programs that the city offers, and a lot of the great work that everyone here does on council and under the mayor's leadership, and protecting everybody's right to vote. So we will be out there making sure that everybody knows about voting and the importance of that. So thank you so much. We really appreciate this.
Well, Debbie, thank you, and on behalf of the entire city council and quite frankly, people in the city, we appreciate you. And again, you all do this every year. When it comes to leadership development, when it comes to the Lunar New Year, when it comes to coronavirus voting, you name it. You all are on the front line making it happen, and knocking on doors to 221,000 in any single year is no small task. So it takes some really dedicated folks to make that happen, and you all have established your mark, on this city, and so that's very much appreciated. Councilmember Thomas, I just want to thank you for lifting this group up. They are highly deserving, highly deserving. And then, of course, when the emphasis this month is on Asian American Month, that's even more important because these are all Houstonians that represent the diversity of our great city. So, really, thank you, Councilmember Jackson.
Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Mayor, and thank you, Councilmember Thomas, for bringing Debbie OCA up. You guys, this is much well deserved. I've worked with you guys over the years. For nearly 10 years now. But you do some great work throughout the community, and you earned this. So congratulations. Thanks.
Thank you so very much. And, thank you all for your leadership and support, especially in this, recent climate of anti-Asian hate. We really appreciate the fact that the City Council and the mayor stood up against, hate. And we're deeply appreciative of that. And APA Heritage Month ends with the Happy Fest, the Houston Asian American Pacific Islander Film Festival. It's all virtual, so we encourage all of you to come and enjoy some films.
Yeah, we should do that, and we're the brothers and sisters of one another. And what any sort of hurt against one is a hurt against us all. An attack on one is an attack. And this is just important that we lift everybody up within our city. And again, proclamations like this highlight the important work that you all do for everyone, communities and neighborhoods within our city. So very much appreciated. And Debbie, thank you for joining us today. So ACA Greater Houston chapter. Okay.